Okay, students, we have prepared necessary accounts. Okay, so first of all, we will complete our statement showing changes in working capital. So for statement showing changes in working capital, current assets and current liabilities will be considered. Okay, so for first of all, for current asset, we have to check asset side of the balance sheet. So there is provided fixed asset, investment, both are not current assets. Then after stock, debtors and cash advance, these three items will be considered as current asset. Preliminary expenses are not current assets. Okay, so stock first of all, then after debtors and cash and bank. Okay, stock amounting to rupees 10,000 and 15,000, so increase of rupees 5,000. Okay, then after in case of debtors 55,000 and 35,000, there is decrease of rupees 20,000. Okay, then after please check cash and bank 12,000 and 9,000, so there is decrease of rupees 3,000. Okay, we will make total of these. Total current asset means A, then after current liabilities. So in current liabilities we have to check liability side of the balance sheet. First of all, equity share capital, so it will not be current liabilities. Then general reserve, profit and loss account and debentures, all the items are not current liabilities. Then after creditors are current liabilities. Okay, and provision for tax we have already prepared separate ledger for that. Okay, so only creditors will be our current liabilities. Okay, creditors 45,000 and then after 51,000, so there is increase of rupees 6,000, but we will write it down in the decrease column. Okay, because opposite effect will be given. Okay, then after total current liability means 45,000 here and 51,000, no required to make total. Okay, because single item is given in current liabilities. Then after 10,000 plus 55,000 and 12,000, total will be of current asset will be 77,000. Okay, 15,000, 35,000 plus 9,000 means 59,000. Okay, so we all know that net working capital is equal to A minus B. Okay, means 77,000 minus 45,000 means 32,000. 59,000 minus 51 means 8,000. So there is decrease of working capital. Okay, how much amount of decrease? 24,000. Okay, so total will be 32,000. Both the side total will be done. Okay, 23,000 plus 6,000 means 29,000 and 29,000 minus 5,000 means 24,000. Okay, both figures are matching. Okay, here our statement showing changes in working capital is complete. Okay, so please check that. Okay, then after we will discuss adjustments. Okay, our first adjustment was bonus share, issue of bonus share for rupees 50,000. Okay, so journal entry will be general reserve account debit. How much amount? 50,000 to equity share capital. So here in general reserve account debit side effect will be given to equity share capital. Okay, how much amount? 50,000 rupees. Okay, there is no requirement of second effect because it is given only in general reserve account, and we are not preparing equity share capital account, otherwise its second effect will be given in that account. Okay, so but we have not prepared equity share capital, so only general reserve account is prepared here. And another point we have to focus on it is that we are not receiving any money from bonus shares. Okay, bonus shares are free of cost shares which are provided to existing equity share holders. Okay, so we will not receive any amount, so no effect will be given in fund flow statement. Okay, second, during the year rupees 14,000 were paid as taxation. When we have paid amount as taxation rupees 14,000, so journal entry will be provision for tax account debit to cash or bank account. Okay, so provision for tax account, our first ledger is provision for tax account, so effect will be given on debit side to cash or bank. How much amount? 14,000. And second effect will be given in application of fund side because we are paying some money for that purpose. Okay, so second effect will be given in fund flow statement in application of fund side. Taxation paid. Okay, how much amount? 14,000. Okay, then after during the year dividend of rupees 9,000 paid. Okay, so interim dividend, first effect will be on debit side of P&L adjustment account, interim dividend, and how much amount? Rupees 9,000. Okay, on the other hand, second effect will be given on fund flow statement, interim dividend paid 9,000 rupees. Okay, then after provision for depreciation rupees 5,000, so journal entry will be depreciation account debit to fixed asset account. Okay, so effect here will be given by depreciation, and how much amount? 5,000 rupees. We are writing opening and closing balance of fixed asset, that is 1,30,000 and 2,23,000, and in case of investment it is 15,000 and 12,000 already written down. Okay, so depreciation effect, second, P&L adjustment debit side, depreciation on fixed asset 5,000 rupees. Okay, then after investment of rupees 5,000. Okay, please check that investment of rupees 5,000 sold out at a profit of rupees 1,000. Okay, when we want to earn profit of rupees 1,000 and investment is costing rupees 5,000, then selling price would be 5,000 plus 1,000 means 6,000 rupees, and journal entry will be very simple adjustment. Okay, journal entry will be cash or bank account debit 6,000 to investment account 5,000 to profit on sale of investment 1,000 rupees. Okay, here effect will be given by cash or bank, how much amount? 6,000. Then after profit on sale. Okay, profit on sale, how much amount? 1,000. And when we are selling investment, then effect will be on the fund flow statement. When we sell investment, we will receive some amount, and when we are receiving some amount, then it will have effect on sources of fund side, means sale of investment, how much amount? 6,000. Okay, So we have completed our all adjustments. Okay, no effect is pending. We have already given effect for bonus shares in general reserve account. Okay, then after we have given effect for provision for tax. Okay, taxation paid. Then after dividend effect, which is on P&L adjustment account and fund flow statement application of fund side. Okay, then after depreciation of rupees 5,000, which is given in fixed asset account and P&L adjustment account, and then after last adjustment of investment is also given in the ledger, and effect required is one effect is pending for that purpose by profit on sale of investment. Okay, in fund flow statement we have already given effect for that. Okay, and profit of rupees 1,000 was pending, so we have already given effect for that. Okay, so then after we are required to analyze our balance sheet. Okay, but first of all we will start with our liability side. Okay, first of all equity share capital of rupees 1 lakh, and in 2018 it is rupees 1,50,000, means 50,000 is for bonus shares. Okay, then after if you check that second item, which is general reserve. So general reserve balance is rupees 60,000 and 20,000. So there is no adjustment is required for general reserve. Okay, then after P&L adjustment account, we have already prepared our P&L adjustment account. Then after 10% debentures, please check that. In 2017 there is no debentures, but in 2018 it is rupees 50,000, means we have issued new 10% debentures, and when we are issuing 10% debentures means we are receiving some money, and when we are receiving some money then it will have effect on sources of fund side. Okay, here we have to write it down, issue of 10% debenture, and how much amount? Rupees 50,000. Okay, then after creditors 45,000 and 51,000, effect is given in statement showing changes in working capital. We have already prepared provision for tax account. Okay, so liability side completed. Then after in fixed asset account we have already prepared. Then after investment account we have prepared. Stock, debtors and cash and bank, all three items are given in statement showing changes in working capital. So only last item is pending, and which is preliminary expenses of rupees 8,000, which becomes in 2018 rupees 6,000, means 2,000 rupees is written off. So journal entry would be P&L adjustment account debit 2,000 to preliminary expenses. Okay, preliminary expense written off 2,000. Okay, so we have completed our balance sheet analysis here also, so there is no requirement to do anything. So we are closing our ledgers. Okay, first of all we will close our general reserve account. Okay, here balance is rupees 20,000. Closing balance is rupees 20,000, and here balance is rupees 1,10,000. Okay, 1,10,000. So difference will be 90,000 rupees, 90, and then 90,000 difference is coming. So what will be the journal entry? So we are getting provision from P&L adjustment account. So journal entry will be P&L adjustment account debit 90,000 to general reserve account, means here we have to write it down, P&L adjustment account rupees 90,000, and its second effect will be given on debit side of P&L adjustment account. Okay, here to provision, not provision, to general reserve account only word will be used, general reserve account 90,000, and then after we will close down our ledger for provision for tax account. Here also 31,000. Out of these 31,000, difference will be 16,000. So that is provision for tax. Okay, and then when we are providing for provision for tax, then it will have effect on P&L adjustment side, debit side. Okay, so here P&L adjustment by P&L adjustment account. Okay, and on debit side to provision for tax account 16,000 rupees. Okay. Okay, then after fixed asset account 2,28,000. Here 2,28,000 minus 1,30,000 means 98,000. Okay, so we have purchased fixed asset. So to cash and bank, journal entry will be fixed asset account debit to cash or bank account, and second effect will be given on application of fund side, because when we are purchasing fixed asset, then effect will be on application of fund side. Okay, purchase of fixed asset, how much amount? 98,000. Okay, 98,000. Okay, clearly visible. Okay, I'm just checking that. Okay, then after we are required to close down our investment account. So in investment account, total will be 12,000 plus 6,000. How much amount? 18,000. Here difference of rupees 2,000 on debit side means we have purchased new investment, cash or bank account debit. Investment account debit to cash or bank account. Okay, and second effect will be given on fund flow application of fund side. Purchase of investment. How much amount? 2,000 rupees. Then after P&L adjustment account. P&L adjustment account, we have to find out operating profit. For that purpose, 9,000 plus 5,000 plus 2,000 plus 90,000 plus 16,000 plus 12,000 means 1,34,000. 1,34,000. 134 minus 11,000, 1,23,000 by operating profit. In fund flow statement, sources of fund side, operating profit will be shown. Operating profit rupees 1,23,000. And another item is pending for writing here is our statement showing changes in working capital, decrease in working capital rupees 24,000. So we will write it down here, decrease in working capital 24,000. If there is increase, then effect will be given on application of fund side, but in case of decrease, effect will be given on sources of fund side. So there will be a total of fund flow statement. So first of all, we are starting with 6,000 plus 50,000 plus 1,23,000 plus 24,000, 2,03,000 here. Okay. In case of application of fund side, 14,000 plus 9,000 plus 98,000 plus 2,000 means 1,23,000. So there is a difference of 1,23,000 minus 2,03,000. 80,000. So for 80,000 there is a difference.